Hey, what's going on, everybody? This be your boy DJ Anonymous with sportsbizmusic, episode 17, and I got a special guest, Apollo Fresh.
Yo, what's going on? It's Apollo Fresh. Just a quick friendly reminder. Remember to love yourself and enjoy life right now.
Exactly, especially right now in this time. But introduce yourself to the people.
So, I'm Apollo Fresh. I love music. I love life. I love anime. And I'm friendly. Check me out.
Like I told you before the podcast that you kind of give me this Westbrook type vibe, cause like with your music is unique, you know, like your style is unique, you know what I'm saying, like your vibe is unique, like you just like a unique person.
Yeah, I feel like all that really comes from is just me not really caring and just doing what I feel like doing and listening to my heart more. More listening to my heart, just did exactly what I want. More different I was, ended up being. But like mostly in the beginning, yeah, people didn't really like it. As I grew up, like people came to love it. And the shit I like was cool before, that I thought was cool before, it's starting to become cool now to everybody. Like anime is a lot more popular now. But back when I was watching it, like early, like elementary and middle school, like I used to get made fun of for it.
Yeah.
But
everybody, because I was the same way. Basically, like, man, you a geek, you a nerd, because you watch anime. Now all of a sudden, a lot of people like is watching anime.
Yeah, but I love it. I'm glad like people getting put on. It's a beautiful art form, and hey, like it works out for me.
So, as far as like music, because I wanted to touch that first. When did it all start with you?
When did it all start?
For music was like your love for music.
It starts in elementary. Like I literally love music. I was always trying to listen to whatever like my sister was listening to, like my older brother, my siblings or whatever. But where like I really started to love music was 4th grade actually. We were playing recorders because like I just really wanted to be good at that shit. So I tried really hard at that shit. Then 5th grade we started it was band. I chose band rather than choir, and like I really like just loved it. I played 2 different instruments. I played the snare drum and the bells because I wanted to play the snare, and the teacher chose the bells for me, the xylophone, and I cried because I wanted to play the snare a lot. I didn't cry for nothing, but like I was really mad. I really wanted to play the snare, and he said, "Oh, if you ran both, you could play both." And I don't know if he didn't take it all serious or not, but I actually did it. And every day we had band practice, I would learn both instruments. And then like, I don't know, I just loved it. And then going into middle school, I started playing the drum set and started playing like with a praise band with the church in the school. And just playing like praise songs and stuff like that for like the bands and stuff. And I was always freestyling. So it came from like just school and church, like early years.
So school and church,
like instruments.
Yeah, so they was like your main influence. Like, you know what? I could be an artist. You know?
Nah, not even. I didn't think I could be an artist. That wasn't even in my head. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think it was possible. I thought anything was possible, but I just never thought about the possibility of me making music as a profession. That didn't happen until high school. In early high school, actually, in early high school, I got the nickname of Haitian Fresh because I was freestyling in the locker room when we got rained out at football practice. And that later ended up turning into just Fresh for short. But since that day and just all the times that we've been freestyling, people kept telling me to make music. I was like, I'm not a rapper. And then at the end of sophomore year one day, because that's happened in freshman year, at the end of sophomore year, I just made a song one day and I was like, oh snap, I need to make more. I need to make another one. And I just got addicted. Like after my 5th song, I was like, yo, like I've been looking like, what do I want to do with my life? Like I think this is it. Like, so I made like that decision, like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it well and I'm gonna make this happen. And I know nobody's gonna do anything for me. And so from there, I just made that jump. So like since junior year in high school, I just been grinding since then.
That's what's up, man. So pretty much like you had like great reviews from like all the song, like the first song that you made to like the fifth song. The fifth song was like, you know what? That was the turning point for you to.
Yeah, but it wasn't even the reviews. Like barely anybody listened to like what I had. I didn't really, because it was mostly in the summer, and I was just at home making it. And I just showed it to my close friends, and it was just the fact that during this time period of my life, I was looking for something to do, like with my life. Like at first, I was like, yo, like I'm gonna be a vet because I love animals. I know I would like be happy in my life. Because I wasn't dumb. I wasn't gonna go work and do some shit that I don't want to do because I know I would be unhappy. But my parents wanted me to be a doctor, and I was like, you know what? I know I'd be happy working with animals. Like maybe I'm gonna compromise and be a vet. And I'm like, I'll be happy, but I wasn't sure if that was it. Then when I made the songs, it wasn't even about like who was listening.
It was like your love for it.
Yeah, I just loved it so much that I was like, yo, like if I do this, I'm gonna be happy in life. I was like. I realized it like immediately, like after the fifth song, like after like just I made a couple songs. I was like, yo, I love this so much. Like I think I'm gonna make this happen. But I wasn't dumb. I knew like if I'm gonna do it, like I'm gonna do it.
You got to be like 100% into it.
Exactly.
Did you ever cry when you heard a song that you made? Because I noticed that a lot of artists always tell me. I seen it in person before that. Like for example, my boy Shamari CNS, he made a song. It was like 3 years ago. He was crying in his room because it was like he was like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the song. Did you have that same like thing? Like was you crying or was you like very like emotional hype? Like was you like?
I don't know. I've mostly just been having fun with my music. I've never had like. It doesn't mean I can't be having fun to cry, but I never had a song that made me like cry because I was like, yo, like this is the song. I'm really critical of my work. I know where I want to be. Yeah. Like the level I want to take myself is on like I'm looking for longevity, like Andre 3000 type longevity. I want to dominate, like without having to do nothing but my actions. But so like I feel like I'm really critical of my work. But I have cried during the song just because it was a song I made for my friend that died. It's called RIPSD, and it's in
I heard that. Yeah, I heard
Ghoulish.
that. It was. I liked it. Like it was, cause like. As a DJ, like I remember, cause I listen to a whole bunch of music and stuff like that. I remember when my grandma passed away. When she passed away, like I always told myself that, you know, I want to create like a song dedicated to her one of these days. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not a an artist. You know what I'm saying? But there'd be certain songs that I listen to that remind me of her. You know, cause when I was younger. I'm a sports head, but she was one of the reasons why I became like a sports head because she used to always like watch like football, basketball. My grandma used to watch hockey, wrestling, golf. I'm like, this lady used to call me all the time, like, what channel did he play on? And for me, that was like, you know, like my grandma, like I got the coolest grandma in the world. Like she watches every sport. She calls me, she tells me what's going on and stuff like that. Like she's, you know, that's my grandma. But when she passed away, like it hurt me. But at the same time, like whenever like I listen to music or even sports, like I just kind of like damn, like one day I have to like do something for you, like when it comes to like the music, because my grandma, she was in the choir at church. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
That's awesome. Shout out to your grandma, RP.
Yeah, man. So that song that you did, like you.
That song, that really came from. That song was a breakthrough for me because that's when I just started like tapping into my emotions and letting out on music. Before I was just like, I don't know, just making songs, but like that really came from my heart, and that showed me that it's okay to come from my heart on my music. And that's something I'm still like getting deeper into today. And the more I do that, the more I feel like the more I'm going to progress musically.
So, junior high school, senior high school, and now you in college. You know, you go to Florida Gulf Coast University.
Yeah.
You majoring in what? In
entrepreneurship.
And why is that?
Because I want to be my own boss. I wanna know how to do what I'm already doing through schooling. If I'm gonna be in school, like I'm gonna learn what I need for myself and enjoy it. Cause why not? But I'm already Apollo Fresh in itself is an entrepreneurial venture.
Yeah.
My art collective Wavelengths is an entrepreneurial venture. So like, why not go to school for entrepreneurship? Really learn this shit.
So yeah, cause like I just feel like when you young, like it's nothing really wrong working a 9 to 5 just to get your money up. But as you get older, you wanna get that feeling of owning your own business. Right now we at Starbucks. The man who created Starbucks probably started at his house somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like in a little garage. Like Bill Gates and them, how they did it.
Yeah.
And now the man's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So anything is possible.
Anything.
So as far as first of all, where did you get Apollo from?
Apollo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Apollo, I just looked up the Greek god of music, and it's Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo.
And he's also the god of the sun, god of light, god of prophecy, a lot of different things. And I really like what he represents. I just want to be a light to the world. So like, I feel like it was perfect. My last name is Apollon too, so that was a coincidence.
That's what's up. So you're from New York originally? Like,
yeah, I was born in New York.
And I gotta always ask, artists that was born in New York. Even though you said that music kind of really hit you when you was in middle school, in elementary school, that's when the music itself like really, like you started to love it.
I started to love it. I didn't really realize it, but yeah.
But as an artist, I can't even say a rapper because your sound is unique. Like you could be like one of them like Travis Scott. You could just be like in your own little category.
Yeah.
But have you had any influence from any New York artists?
Oh yeah, Biggie, of course. Yeah. Biggie, of course. Biggie, like his flow is impeccable. I pride my flows. Like his flows are like crazy. Just like this type of longevity his flows have. Like from back then, for his flows to still be like wowing like to this day. Like it's such an evolution of flow that the music game has had. Like his shit still peaks over here, and I feel like that's dope as hell. Like Biggie inspires me a lot. It's one of my top inspirations.
Who else was an inspiration? I heard earlier you said Andre 3000 was one of them.
Yeah, Andre 3000. Kid Cudi.
Okay, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
I see that.
Who else? You got Kid Cudi, Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000.
Said Biggie.
And Pharrell inspires me a lot.
I can see that because like
I can see Pharrell inspiring me a lot.
Because like your style, a lot of people don't really give Kid Cudi a lot of credit or Pharrell credit because of the new wave of artists that's coming out. They have a lot of influence when it comes to like a Kid Cudi or Pharrell because they sound was just so like sonically it was just different from a lot of people. Like you can see the influence with Kanye West. Like Kid Cudi gave him a lot of influence because of the sound. You know what I'm saying? Man on the Moon, the first album. I just heard the whole album like in the last year, and it's like to me it's like one of them underrated albums to me, in my opinion, because of the whole like sound and things like that.
Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah,
Tyler the Creator definitely inspired me a lot. Just because like he came out, did exactly him, and just went ham. Like he's a true creator, and I consider myself a creator.
So because from your music, like you basically tell like a story. You know what I'm saying? Like you love Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a song that's influenced by like the actual Pokemon game. You know what I'm saying? That's something different, Especially, us being 90 babies and stuff like that. We grew up on Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of that, like, from all the songs that I heard, like, you very creative. Like, And I see that you mainly love your songs are influenced by like anime and like gaming, but most